What's going on, everybody? This is the Junk Car Lady coming at you. All right, today we're going to talk about how to avoid getting ripped off when buying a used car. All right, now we know when you buy a used car, one of the main things that you're trying to do is you're trying to save some money. We get it, right? But you got to be careful of some major pitfalls. All right, and I'm going to actually show you one of those major pitfalls today and how to avoid it. Okay, now, all right, when you're coming out to the car, all right, and you don't look around on the car and you see that, at least aesthetically, it's pleasing to you, right? Now, one thing I want you to do is I want you to actually check to see if there are any check engine warning lights, okay? Because this is a common way that people can basically kind of scam you and trick you into getting a car, and you're thinking that there's no major problems with the car, but you didn't realize that it has a check engine light. And yeah, I get it. A check engine light may not be major, but you don't know what is the seller trying to hide. All right, so I'm going to show you two ways that they'll actually try and trick you when it comes to the check engine light and you're buying a used car. All right, now the car I'm going to use today, it happens to be a 2014 Nissan Sentra. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you on the inside. All right, so we're going to go ahead, go inside the car. All right, so now we're inside the car. All right, now we're inside the car. One of the things I want you to do is I want you to actually crank up the car, okay? Because you're going to be looking to see if the check engine light is on. Let me close the door so we don't get hit by oncoming traffic. And let's crank up the car. Turn it around. All right, now notice you see this little sticker right here, right? Now, yes, a lot of times people will put stickers in the dash because it's just a way of, I don't know, making it look pretty or whatever. All right, but when you're buying a car, you want to remove that. Let me show you why. Let's go ahead and crank this baby up. All right, boom. Now, if you're just sitting right here while the car is running, you're like, all right, no big deal. I see the seatbelt light because I don't have on my seatbelt right now. I'm just sitting stationary here. All right. And you see the brake light. You like, okay, they might have told you it has brake problems. No problem. No big deal. But no check engine light, right? Wait a minute. Check this out. Let's pull back. And then let's pull. And then you see some of them could be hard. Boom. See that? Check engine light. Check engine light. Yes, this trick actually be working on people. Like, seriously, there are people who will purposefully put a sticker in front of it because it's like when you get in the car, you're not thinking about that someone's trying to hide things, right? Well, after you watch this video, you'll be thinking about that, right? Because this is very common. That doesn't mean that's what this person was doing. I'm just letting you know it's something that's common and you can really overlook it, okay? And you'll wind up buying a used car, right, that has a check engine light on and you weren't aware of it. You could wind up having thousands of dollars in repairs later on that you did not anticipate having. Heck, you could have those repairs in like the first 2 days. And we already know when you're buying a used car, especially when you're buying it from a private party, it's as is. Like, no warranty, baby. It's over for you, right? Now, that's just one way. All right. Now, here's one that's even more common for a person to do. Notice, let me take you back. Notice the check engine light is on right now, right? But what if you come to the car and the check engine light is not on? You would be thinking that, oh, this must be a good car because the check engine light's not on, right? Well, hold on. What if I told you a person may have erased the check engine light and it just didn't come back on just yet? All right. So let's see what that looks like. All right. Now, check this out. This is the same car. Now the check engine light is gone. Wow. Right. So what if you come up now to buy this vehicle and the check engine light is gone? You didn't even know the check engine light was ever on. How can this happen? How can this be? This can happen because a person can actually erase the check engine light. They could use one of these scanners like this. This is just an example of one, and I'll show you the model. I don't even know if they still have this model, but it works fine. All right. And I'm not an affiliate for this company. I'm just showing you one of the ones that I have, right? Or they could even just disconnect the battery, right? If you unhook the battery, plug it and hook it back up, then that's going to temporarily erase the check engine light too. All right, and notice I said temporarily. Yeah, it will come back on, but who knows how long? It may not come back on immediately, right? So therefore, you're out there doing your test drive thinking everything's cool, right? And you wind up buying a car that the check engine light was recently erased right before you came, right? It's like they're like, yeah, man, I'll meet you there at 1:00. I'll meet you at my house at 1:00. You can check out the car. You're like, okay, great. You meet over there at 1:00. You didn't realize that at 12:45 they erased the check engine light by either using one of these type of tools, looks like this, right, or disconnecting the battery. Trickery. So what can you do to help you avoid that? Now, of course, there's always going to be some scams out there, but one way that can help you is by you having one of these code readers yourself. All right, now this is the actual one that I would recommend because it does give you some type of warning that I'm going to show you. All right, once again, let me just show you that right there so you can pick it up. So we're going to use this to give us an idea. Hey, has this check engine light been recently erased? That's what we look for. Has it been recently erased? All right. So to do that, we're going to go ahead, hook up our scanner. It's called a scan tool. We're going to go ahead and hook up our scanner real quick. All right. Now, let me turn you around. All right. Now, every car may be a little bit different, but they're all going to be underneath for the connector. All right. And let's see if I can show you this one before I actually hook it up. I'll try to show you where it's at. Maybe you can see it. Maybe you can't. You see that white right there? You see that? Hold on. Let me put this here. Let me point to it. That. You're going to hook it into there. All right? So, let me go ahead and do that. And then I'll come back to you. All right. Now I have it hooked in. So, I'm going to show you what it looks like on the scan tool so you'll know what to look for, at least on this scan tool. All right. So, let's pull the scan tool up. I want to make sure that you can see it. Here. All right. So, hold on. Damn it. Can I get a better angle? Yeah, this is better. All right. So, basically, we're going to go ahead and hit enter where it says OBD2. We're just waiting for it to run its test. Because right now it's running its test. All right. Now, you see right here that yellow light. Okay? That's letting you know that there's something to be cautious about. Notice it has a green light. If it was a green check, that would mean that all the vehicle monitors have been ran and that there would be no check engine light codes. So green is the best. Yellow is be caution. Red means, hey, we ran monitors, but there's a check engine light. All right. So you might be like, well, why do I care if it's yellow versus red? Because yellow happens before red. Yellow means, hey, we haven't had a chance to run all these monitors yet. So we're just going to go and check them. So we go down to, don't want to exit. All right. Go over here to IM readiness. Please wait. We want to see if the readiness monitors have ran. All right. Now, look here. You see these X's? Those red X's are the monitors that did not actually run, that should run. Okay, because every car is going to have a different amount of monitors that are supposed to run. Okay, meaning the vehicle is going to do its checking. It's checking itself. But you see these X's, that means that they have not ran yet. All right, you see for the fuel system, for the CAT system, for the EVAP system, for the oxygen sensor system, for the EGR system. Let's see if there's any more. Scroll. Okay, those are the ones that have not ran. Okay, that means they are incomplete. Now, this is what happens when either the check engine light has been erased recently or someone has disconnected the battery. All right, so what do you want to see? You want to see that all of those monitors have run. That means that the car has been driven enough to where the computer has been able to see if there's any faults. So when we talk about monitoring, we talk about seeing if there's any faults in that system. Because if the car's computer sees that there's a fault, in that system is going to kick on a check engine light. All right. But if the computer has not had time to run yet, meaning the car has not been driven enough yet, right? Then it will not have had time to check those systems yet. So you want to wait till the car has had a chance to do its job, right? It's like, when you take something to a mechanic, it's like the step before that, the step before you even take it to a mechanic. Like, let me see, can the car do its job? Okay. You got to allow the car to do its job, right? To check the systems, to give you a heads up. So it's real suspicious, okay, if you go and buy a car and those monitors have not run. All right. And ideally, you want all of them to be green. All of them to be green, ideally. Okay. And the reason why I say ideally, yeah, there are some cars that they take much longer to run, maybe the last one or the last two. But I'm telling you the way to keep you the safest. The safest way is to make sure that all of those are green, to let you know that at least they have all run. So by that time, you will have a better chance of seeing if a check engine light is on. Because notice right now the check engine light is off. Okay. But the car has not had a chance to monitor all of the systems. And you'll be coming up thinking that you're getting a car that is in good shape, other than, the brake light, which you probably already knew about. They told you about that, but they did not tell you about a check engine light. They erased it or tried to cover it up. Guys, I'm telling you, you will not believe how many people try and get over with that one right there. Once again, get you a little code reader. All right. And I showed you the one that I use. Right here. Right here. And I like that little handheld one because it's easy to use. It's relatively cheap. I think I paid like less than $50. I don't know how much it costs now. Google it, right? Or you can find one that's comparable. But now that you know what you're looking for, so that you don't have to be, taken advantage of when you're going to buy a used car. Okay? Because I'm telling you, this one is easy to get you, baby. All right, so hopefully you're enjoying this content, guys. And don't forget, if you happen to be in the Raleigh, North Carolina, or the vicinity area, and you have a car that you're just tired of fixing, you're like, man, bump this, I'm ready to get rid of this car. We buy junk cars. That's what we do. All right. And we pay cash on the spot. All right. So you could definitely get a absolutely free quote from us at thejunkcarlady.com, or you can send us a text message, 919-228-8610. Also for Spanish, send us a text message specifically for Spanish as well. All right, because we can help you through text on Spanish, or of course you can definitely call, but for Spanish you have to text in, because that's how we communicate. We really have to use Google Translate, you know what I'm saying, to because my Spanish is not fluent. Okay, I'm working on it though. Hablo español un poquito. Yeah, y'all see me. I love everybody. Y'all see me. All right. But anyway, guys, hope you found this valuable. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let us know down in the comments where you're tuning in from. It doesn't matter even if you're not tuning in from North Carolina. We're trying to get this information out to the masses so that people could be better prepared when they're buying a car, better prepared when they're ready to sell a car, and more knowledgeable if they decide to actually fix their car. And don't forget, we also sell parts too. Reach out, junkcarlady.com. Give us a call, 919-228-8610. Other than that, guys, y'all already know. We out. And I see y'all on the next one.